I mean, look at Israel. Look what we did. I saw Kerry the other day. Is this guy the worst negotiator? Gave Iran $150 billion plus $1.8 billion in cash. He never walked. You know, sometimes in a negotiation, when you've given everything and you can't give any more, and then they want more, you get up and walk. Remember the bicycle accident? That was the only time he had to ride his bicycle in a race. 73 years old. I promised. I said, I will never, ever, I promise to you, ride a bicycle in a race, or any other time, frankly. I will never ride a bicycle during a negotiation. And he broke his leg and his arm, and he was all screwed up. And that was actually a good thing, because it delayed the signing of that horrible deal, which I terminated. No, we had some terrible negotiators. And they all said, I saw him the other day. This was him like a year ago. Mark my words, you will never, ever sign deals with Arab countries, with Israel. It can't be done. Well, we just signed the two great ones. We got about 7 more that want to come in. But now Biden is recklessly campaigning against this vaccine. It's really reckless, and all it is for political reasons. It's political reasons. Biden, his whole deal is catastrophic shutdown. He wants, you know, we're getting better. We're really coming along, and he's talking about shutting down. We're not doing any shutdowns. We don't need shutdowns. Maybe a little area, if it starts to spike, we understand we have to take care of our senior citizens. This guy talked, he said, well, I'll do whatever my medical people want. I believe in science. He doesn't know what science is. I believe in science. No, we're not doing any shutdowns. We're rounding the turn. Without the vaccine, we're rounding the turn. With the vaccine, it'll just speed it up. That's another one will be controversial. They'll say, he's saying that it's happened. Yeah, without the vaccine, it's going along. With the vaccine, even better. It'll be faster. Biden's own chief of staff said when they managed the H1N1 that he calls the N1H1, right? He goes, the N1H1, and that's an easy one because H comes before. And you're my friend. Who's that? Boy, what a voice. Have you ever tried opera? What a voice that everybody has. That's true. I wouldn't say it. She said, he has no idea where he is, but I would never say it. I won't say it. I refuse to say it. No, but don't underestimate him. Look, he's been doing this for 47 years. And I got a debate coming up with this guy. No, it's true. You never know. You never know. They give him a big fat shot in the ass, and he comes out. And for 2 hours, he's better than ever before. You know. The problem is, what happens after that? Nah, we're going to ask for a drug test. We are. I'd like to have a drug test. Both of us. I'll take it. He'll take it. Because I watched him in the debates with, with all those people, those Democrats. The one who treated him worse was Kamala. Our bold and early action saved millions of lives, and our decisive economic response saved tens of millions of jobs, including 1.3 million jobs in a wonderful place called North Carolina. Right? I go home, I say, First Lady, a great thing happened today. I was honored. Nobel Peace Prize, nominated. This is a big thing, First Lady. And then I went home 2 days later. I said, First Lady, you're not going to believe it. I was honored again. Nobel Prize. That's Kosovo. Israel, Kosovo. I said, First Lady, this is great news. Let's turn on the television. This is going to be big. This is going to be big tonight. We just got honored. This is big. Nobel Peace, can you imagine? You grow up in Brooklyn, Queens, and now you're getting to know. First Lady, let's turn on the television. Let's turn on to that fake NBC News. And I see we have a storm. Okay, First Lady, don't worry about it. The storm is big. We have it taken care of. FEMA's down there. Florida, Alabama, Georgia. We got FEMA down there. It's being taken care of. We always take care of them. We take good care of them. Texas, Louisiana, we took good care of them 2 weeks ago. All right, First Lady, don't worry about it. It's next story, I'm sure. It's the Nobel Prize for Peace. We're stopping mass killings between Kosovo and Serbia. They've been killing each other for so many. They're going to stop killing. I said, fellas, let's get together. You know, they've been doing it for hundreds of years, frankly, under different names. I said, that's great. And with Israel, UAE and Bahrain signed a deal with Israel. Everybody said, couldn't be done. I said, all right, First Lady, that's the first story on NBC, but don't worry, that's a big story. You know, the floods are big. Well, I see it. And then there was a second story about something. And then a third story is about something with me. I don't know, something bad they found out. Then there was a fourth and a fifth and a sixth. I said, First Lady, I'm a little embarrassed. I thought we'd do a little better. And then they looked at the screen and said, good night. And I wasn't covered. I got the Nobel Peace Prize nomination, a Peace Prize Nobel nomination, and they didn't cover it. And then the following day, I watched a certain show that does like us, and they said, would you believe that they covered, and they mentioned like 5 subjects that were nothing. That was 18 minutes, and the Peace Prize Nobel version, 0 time for President Trump. Thank you very much, fake news media. We appreciate it. And, you know, this is a guy, I used to call him 1% Joe because he ran numerous times and he could only get 1%. In fact, he actually had 1% with an arrow pointing left. That means less than... Now he's shot. He's like got half of his head left and he's out. Think of it. He's totally shot, and he ends up getting the nomination. He couldn't get it in prime time. What the hell is going on with the world today? What's going on? What's going on with the world, Mark Meadows? He is the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics. If I lose to him, I don't know what I'm going to do. I will never speak to you again. You'll never see me again. No, how do you lose? He is, honestly, Jeff, I go up and these guys are grilling me all the time. Stephanopoulos grill. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I think it came out very well. It comes out well. You have to be able to answer. They're very weak compared to some of the foreign people that we deal with from foreign countries, the leaders of foreign countries. But I say, he's always using a teleprompter. I don't care if he uses a teleprompter. You know what bothers me? That means the fake news is giving him the questions. Because they're giving him, so that's what really, they never gave me the questions. If I ever said, in fact, I'm going to say it now. I want from now on you to give me the questions before you ask me. And I'm going to read the questions off the teleprompter. And the questions are so easy. Did you see Anderson Cooper? He's a nice guy. He's interviewed me over the years, a lot. But he's a tough interviewer. Did you see those softballs? What do you think? Donald Trump is a very bad human being. Do you agree with that? Yes, I do, Anderson. What the? Now, I've never seen softballs, and actually they're getting hit by it.